It's been a busy free agency period so far for Canada's NHL teams, from small adjustments on contending rosters all the way to complete overhauls for others. I'm Steve Autio, and here's a look at some of the notable moves by Canadian clubs this offseason.
We were informed earlier this evening, after a lengthy discussion and negotiation, that Johnny Gaudreau was going to hit free agency. It's a disappointing day.
When the NHL's free agency period opened last week, not many people could have foreseen the shocking move of Calgary Flames star forward Johnny Gaudreau signing with the Columbus Blue Jackets. While there were rumblings Johnny Hockey wanted to move closer to his home near New Jersey, his signing for a little less money and term than the Flames were offering to go to Columbus caught many people by surprise.
The last place that I would have ever thought. I thought he would go closer to home. I don't know where Columbus is, I'm going to be honest, but yeah, I thought he'd go like New Jersey, New York. I was okay with that, but Columbus, you just can't do that.
Could have really made a big name for himself, but I mean, overall, I still respect his decision.
Calgary was a special place for me. I was part of their organization for 12 years, and I loved every second I was there. But for me, I think it was just time for me to make a little bit of a change. I think it was a lot of fun to play here. You know, the fans are into it, and you know, they got a lot of buzz there in the arena. So I was really excited about that. They got a good young group here. You know, I think that attracted me a little bit too. And you know, me and my wife thought it was a really good fit for us. We looked at some other options, but I think this was the best one for us.
Calgary's provincial rival, the Edmonton Oilers, dipped into free agency, signing former Maple Leaf starting goalie Jack Campbell to a 5-year deal, while they were also able to retain power forward Evander Kane, who meshed nicely with Connor McDavid last season. The Toronto Maple Leafs may have lost their starting goaltender, but GM Kyle Dubas created waves among Leaf fans by trading for Ottawa Senators goaltender Matt Murray. After capturing 2 Stanley Cups with the Pittsburgh Penguins early in his career, Murray is now viewed as a sort of reclamation project due to injuries and deteriorating play. However, the Leafs also signed former Washington Capitals goalie Ilya Samsonov to shore up the position. Toronto also added two-way forward Calle Jarnkrok for depth. In Ottawa, GM Pierre Dorion has been heralded as an early winner of the offseason after he traded the 7th overall pick in this year's draft and 2 other draft choices to the Chicago Blackhawks for 40-goal sniper Alex DeBrincat. Dorion was then lauded for moving Murray and 75% of his salary to the Leafs and flipping goalie Philip Gustafsson to the Minnesota Wild for veteran starter Cam Talbot. The Sens also inked former Flyer star Claude Giroux as they look to get back into the playoffs. The Montreal Canadiens had a busy offseason. First, they acquired center and former 3rd overall pick Kirby Dach from the Chicago Blackhawks for draft picks. Then they acquired defenseman Mike Matheson from the Pittsburgh Penguins in exchange for veteran defenseman Jeff Petrie and forward Ryan Poehling. The Canadiens' biggest offseason move, however, was selecting Slovakian forward Juraj Slafkovsky 1st overall in this year's entry draft.
Slafkovsky, we're going to take that, week by week, month by month. I think the plan is for him to return at some point in early August and train here, skate here, work with the development group here, and get to know the players on the team and just get kind of acclimatized with life in Montreal and North America.
The Vancouver Canucks signed former Maple Leaf Ilya Mikheyev to a 4-year deal and also added to their offense when they signed Andrei Kuzmenko, who finished 2nd in league scoring in Russia's KHL this past season. And the Winnipeg Jets have been relatively quiet this offseason, but they did find a new head coach.
Very excited about this opportunity. This is a really good hockey club, and for whatever reason, it lost its way last year, and we're going to get it back on the right track, and we're going to get this team back in the playoffs.
For Global News, I'm Steve Autio.